So with that, I want to shift and kind of move to potentially a more light energy. So if we go back to resourcing, and I'll begin with Krisana. So how can we use play and fun and games to resource ourselves, to support ourselves?
Play and fun as a resource, because we've all had the times in our life when we remember when we were playful and when we were having fun. And in this way, the nervous system, the body knows everything's fine, I'm safe, everything's okay, I can enjoy. So that's one thing. So the body knows, a sense through play, it can self-regulate. It's a way to support coming out of seriousness. So this is how play and having fun can be a resource. If you're with some friends and you want to use a resource of play or fun, first of all, one has to ask, what does everyone feel like doing? Because maybe not everyone wants to be on the same fun game. So, just to see what everyone feels like doing. Some might want to play, some might want to go and walk by themselves. So it's really, first of all, sensing in how is everyone feeling? What does people want to do? There's no forced play. There's no forced, we must do fun. But I do know for myself, when I have been working with people, a lot of people in experiential work, it is nice for me to go out and, or maybe sometimes watch a comedy, or even when I'm outside and I see kids playing, I just love it. It's just so alive and so it's so spontaneous. So I always say to people, even if people have forgotten, they say they don't know what to play or they don't know how to have fun, I often ask people, what are they curious about? What are they curious to explore? What made you curious when you were young? What gave you a sense of playfulness? And then this gives an indication of what you can bring back into your life, or you have to discover. So being playful can be a resource for you, but you cannot tell people you must be playful, because for some people, playfulness, they need to feel if they're safe first, or there's different stress responses. So, but to lighten up, just, when there's humor is wonderful in times of crisis. I mean, I even know I've been in some situations, I've been in many, in all my adventures of traveling for many, many years, I'm in some eventful situations. And it's really good to have some humor, because there's also the absurdities of life, and like humor can really help. Not that I'm looking for it, but it just happens. That's my take on it in this moment.
If you think about your life right now, what brings you a sense of play and fun in your life right now, Krisana?
I feel I want to answer for her.
Answer then.
But I wouldn't do it.
No, you can.
No.
Play, laughing, having fun, joking time, laughing, connecting with my brothers and sisters, because we're very humorous together. I don't know, I have this thing with cats at the moment.
You do, definitely. There are lots of meowing in the house.
Yeah, this brings me fun. Having a light time with friends, enjoying. Wow, that's it's not a difficult question, because I do know the experience of having fun. I do know what I like to do. Even cycling on my bike here in Berlin, I can, things are really fun to see. So I enjoy also this. So I don't go out to have fun. It's a quality. It's a It's a quality inside.
For me, I wanted to answer
Oh.
knowing her routines, rituals, whatever you want to call them, but we all have ways. Then waking up in the morning, and I know she very enjoys going and bringing the sun up. Right, like when the sun up, she goes and she welcomes the sun. She goes where welcomes the rivers, and then she's at the birds. And then I know that what gives her the most joy is we have in Berlin, believe it or not, in really a canal that is really the water doesn't flow, but we have so many swans, and this is a lot of the season, and you see lots of baby swans. It's just really beautiful in a really unexpected place in the city. So yeah, I see, for me, what my feeling, my perception of Krisana is her connection to the element of nature, everything. If I really have more time to every morning sit with her and she would tell me about the leaves, how they're falling and how amazing this, for me, it's not that playful to listen. Probably being in a male body, I don't know, I'm stereotyping a bit, but or probably just I don't like to speak in the morning at all. But really, her most fun I see, and this is where when I see her something she's not happy, is when she miss out on saying hi to all the nature the first part of the day. Actually, this is what I saw in you all those years, also living together. For me, that's it. If I allow myself to answer on that, yeah.
And
That
what
gives
about
me
you?
great joy.
Oh.
It gives me great
Yeah.
to meet the morning. I love it.
Yeah.
What about you, Mazen? What brings you fun today, these days?
Myself. Myself. It's something I rely on. Opposite to when I was a kid, I used to rely on outside sources of fun and joy because I couldn't have access to my inner joy and inner fun. I really enjoy my beingness. I really enjoy being by myself. I really enjoy my morning, not speaking. Actually, opposite to her mornings. So I really enjoy taking my time. I really enjoy stretching the morning. I really enjoy sitting in silence. And not knowing, having a really structured program, that gives me tremendous amount of joy. And believe it, it's playful. I cannot, if you see it on the outside, you wouldn't see me like playful, but inside is very playful because I'm really in the moment in those times. And then yeah, meeting friends is not necessarily as playful as when I was younger, because actually I'm gonna be super honest now. Whenever I meet friends and family, most of the time I met with the mind of the past or the future or with a projection image of who I am. Then I'm sad or disappointed and have expectation from them. So now I drop that expectation. So when I meet with them, I'm like, I love them as they are, and I really then have fun. But before that, I used to struggle because everybody perceive you and the environment based on the past and based on the emotions that they are in. So, and I really love to be met. So the most playful thing is that I'm met. The most sure thing, I can meet myself. So I'm like, oof, that's very good. The next one on the list is Krisana. So when she meets me, I feel very playful and joyful. When sometimes, for whatever reason, she cannot meet me or I cannot meet her, then I feel like, okay. Then we move. I move on the side because if we meet in the moment, everyone joyous and playful. So that's it. So moments where I cannot meet with others, I don't hang out much. The good thing, animals, trees, nature, kids, they're always in the moment, so they're always meeting you and they never projecting. They see you as you are, who you are. They see reality as it is right now. So it's always playful. So see, it brings a smile when I see when I see a dog on the street or they look at you and I look at them and just, yeah, I play my own games. They're very subtle but gives me lots of joy. Yeah, that's it for me.
Wow. And I just like to add, I go out even in winter in the mornings, in winter here in Berlin. So it's not some summer thing. I just really enjoy going outside in all the seasons, all the colors. And Mino, what brings you fun and play? I would like to hear for
I'm
you.
probably some mix between the two of you. I'm in the morning I am not a friendly person. So my most joyful day is the mornings where I have nothing. Like it's just ultimate leisure, able to kind of come into my body, to allow the senses to awaken, to allow this like it takes me an hour or two to really come into my own and for all the like systems to turn on like boop 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 boop. And then I'm like really ready to meet the day. And I love having like a blank canvas for a day. Like that to me is like that what it fills me with that childlike wonder. And I think of this like Calvin and Hobbes comic strip where I don't know if you're familiar, but it's like
Yeah.
it's the boy and the kind of pet tiger, and it's the last strip that Bill Watterson ever drew. So it's the conclusion of the series after many years, and in the strip it says, I love this one so much. It's just snowed, so they wake up and it's a snow day, and everything is blanketed in snow, and so they ask each other like, "What are we gonna do today?" And it's just like, "Let's go exploring." And it's just this beautiful white canvas, and that's the end of the comic when he ended it.
Wow.
And that feeling
Wow.
of like, let's just go exploring. And
Wow.
often what I find myself doing in New York on those days, as much as I'd like to believe like it's an infinite kind of adventure, what I gravitate to again and again is there are ferry boats in New York that take you between the boroughs. And I love riding the ferry boats. I think it connects me to my childhood in Greece. But I don't care if it's like freezing. I don't care if it's sunny. Like I will sit out for hours and just ride the ferry boats and just seeing the city and enjoying the wind and the water and the smell. And it's something that just, yeah, that's my absolute favorite day. So once in a while, when I really have that blank canvas, I treat myself to a day on the ferry boats. So that is me.
It's
Beautiful. I'd like to also add some listeners might think, oh, okay, you have time to do this because maybe you do this in the morning. But when I have work, I have schedules, I have meetings, or we're doing working with clients, I will also factor in, okay, if we have to start at 9 o'clock in the morning, then I'll get up earlier because I really want to have that time for myself. I don't have, oh no, this is gonna, what do I give up? This is no, this is, I guess this is part of what we talk about self-leadership or in a care. And it's like, okay, I'll just get up early. It's just such a joy. It's just to really meet myself in these times with fun and creativity and exploration and play. It's not something one can have, everyone can have. It's just where you make where you can have choices for everything and how you can put them in and what are priorities first for yourself.
Thank you.
I actually, I felt after you're both sharing, I felt, I gave for some listeners, it might be the dry experience of playfulness, and it might not be, not be understood. So I'll give also another that I also have another part of me that enjoys what life offers. So I'd like to speak about briefly certain things I do in the morning, at least every second day, sometimes every day. But I do my language learning this curiosity, and this is actually an invitation for everyone who are stuck in their life or even who are not stuck. The moment we give something for the brain to learn, bring curiosity, this is very, very resourceful in a tremendous way. I can speak about it for hours, but actually I would rather that you go and then experience it yourselves. I do only like about 10 minutes of Germany. I've been living here since ever, but I'm a student of life for German language because I never really mastered it and I always learning. So but actually I think I did it in a way that gave me joy because I'm always a student. Where on other aspects of things, there's not much learning for me. Certain things I share or I work with. And lately also I decided to do another language. And then so I juggle between two languages, either listening or reading. And it gives me it's 10 minutes. That's it. And then it activates this curiosity in me. And bam, directly I'm in such a joyous state. When I'm stressed or when I have a fast day, I cannot. I really have to have a bit more space in order to do such a thing. So it's very specific. That's one. Second, actually, on a more physical plane, I love to use my hand and my scientific understanding and my love for cacao and the kitchen. So actually, yeah, I forgot this one. I cook a lot. And in the house here, we have our own
lab.
as Krisana love to say it. We have Excel sheets. Since COVID time, we just jumped into it. We do like chocolate, dark chocolate, all healthy, sustainable, without sugar, with another alternative sweetener. So again, now I'm getting excited. If I don't have work to do now, I can sit in the lab in the kitchen and I can cook for the next 3-4 months. There are things, we have the raw material. So anytime Krisana see me, I'm in the kitchen, she knows that actually I'm in my zone, I'm in the flow. You might see me, as Krisana get to used to me, when you look at my face, you might see me like this stern, very like emotionless.
No.
Like a bit like he's serious, but actually there's a lot to juggle. And coming from having a background in science, you have to pipette, you have to put the right percentage of things. It's all calculated. Everything started intuitively, but once experiencing it again and again and trying it, we finally had formulas and we're always improving them. So we have Excel sheets, and that brings me a tremendous amount of joy. And you know why? And that's the thing that connects me a lot to my physical body and to earth, because once I do it, I put it in the fridge, I wait a little bit, I sleep very good. Oh, look what we did. It's very tangible. It's always successful, and it's not project successful in a year or like something with money and money will come. In the morning, I wake up, I come with Krisana, I tell her what I did, and we go and do tasting. She's my best taster. So, and only at this moment. No, but just she's everything. I cannot taste. You are very subjective to what you created. So Krisana goes, tastes, she tells me what's wrong, what's needed, what's not. And that's so joyous, and that's very playful between us. And imagine you're constantly eating chocolate to taste, to the point she's like, oh my God, that's too much. As a kid, she used to see those tasters eating a little bit of chocolate. She used to say, how can they only eat this? They should have eaten it all. But now with me, I'm like, eat this, eat that. It's like, Mazen, I'm saturated. You got the answers? I'm like, yeah, okay, it's fine. So that's bring lots of aliveness and lots of joy. Actually, that's the highest amount of playfulness I can have with the physicality of the elements around me.
Yes,
Beautiful.
a lot of play and creativity.
Yeah.
Nice. So on that high, we say Auf Wiedersehen. Ciao. Thank
Ciao.
you for the beautiful experience, and we will talk to you all soon. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.